You know, we've heard some of the tapes, which Whoopi keeps saying to the two of us, so where are the rest of the tapes? But that's another question. Right. But on some of the tapes, you and your wife are potty mouths. I mean, not that I have anything against that.
Because you're potty mouth. Yeah. You can be a potty mouth.
I mean, what's up with that? Do you talk like that all the time?
Let me explain something.
Yeah.
Look, had I known...
Watch the expletives, because, you know, this is live.
Yeah, but I heard you say something, and I said you almost sounded like me on those tapes just a little while ago.
Oh, several times in my career, yeah. I could give you lessons.
Well, look, had I known somebody was listening, I wouldn't have used language like that. And I will say that it's not something that, you know, I'm proud of. However, in fairness to my wife, they picked up a word or two that she may have said. I take responsibility for that. I think she's been around me so long that maybe she's picked up some of that. I was raised in a big city in a tough neighborhood. And when you're a kid growing up in a neighborhood like that, you would never say words like that in front of your mother. But when you're out there at the schoolyard, you're playing basketball, or you're out with the other guys, it's just sort of the thing you do. And unfortunately, you try to get rid of some of those habits. You may have left the neighborhood, but part of that neighborhood never left you. And again, I don't generally say those things publicly. Those are private conversations, and I can tell you, I've been with senators and governors and presidents of the United States.
Cheney told somebody to go F.
Yeah, I say those words as well. So.
President Clinton, when he was impeached, he wasn't able to bring up witnesses, and he came through and relied on the justice system. And so why are you any different from
Well, I'll tell you why. Well, first of all, I was there in 1998, 99. I was a congressman who voted against impeaching President Clinton. He was able to have Vernon Jordan testify in the Senate.
Oh, he was.
And he was able to have, actually, Monica Lewinsky had videotape testimony. I'm not given that same right. Think about this in America. Someone can accuse you of doing something wrong. They won't let me say it ain't true, I didn't do it. They won't let me bring witnesses to say it ain't true, I didn't do it. They're simply running this impeachment to get me out of town. I will point out, they were threatening an impeachment long before this came down, because I went around the legislature to give every senior citizen free public transportation, because I went around the legislature, because they wouldn't pass it, to give every uninsured woman breast and
some kind of conspiracy against you?
I'm saying that the impeachment stuff was talked by the legislature long before this came down. When this happened, they gave them the justification to do it. But it's because I did things for people. Health care for kids.
Oh, you're not right.
Yes.
We just hope that justice prevails.
We're leaving? We're leaving?
We have
Wait a minute. He does a fabulous Nixon impression. Do it for us.
Who said that?
Somebody told me. Come on.
Well, no,
just say I am not a crook. Do it.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
Come on.
I'm not going to do that, but let me make this perfectly clear. Let me make this perfectly clear. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not guilty of any criminal wrongdoing. All I asked for is a chance to be able to prove my innocence. And in the state Senate, if they let me bring a case and bring witnesses, I can prove my innocence.
Well, Governor Blagojevich, you said it on The View. Our thanks to Governor Rod Blagojevich. We're going to be right back with Nancy Grace.